Hello, Barry. It's Flo with My Amazon Guy. I'd like to provide you with a free audit of your listings on Amazon. We're one of the largest seller central agencies, and my team ran across your listings and we found three key areas where you're going to be able to improve the traffic to your listings, improve the conversion of those people who visit your listing. Of course, that's going to mean more people clicking on that add to cart button. My goal here is to attract your attention enough that we might be able to jump on a 30-minute, more detailed phone call where we could tell you how we could help you sell more in 2022. Before we jump into some severe design opportunities, let's take a look under the hood of your listing, so to speak. This is a tool called Cerebro, and it tells me that as far as your sponsored keywords, right now you're not paying Amazon for any particular campaigns. And as far as organic keywords, now those are the ones that are found naturally within your listing by good use of, let's say, bullet points, titles, descriptions, and something that's called A plus content and alt tags. You're only indexing for 362. This is not a winning combination for you to be selling what you want to be selling, I'm sure, on Amazon. This is very low. And I'll give you an example with an unrelated product. One of the products we represent is funny stemless wine glasses. You can see here people enjoying their funny stemless wine glasses. A gentleman here on the patio. We use some infographics, talk about the durability, made in the USA, things like that. So this is just a simple piece of glass. I would um, challenge you that our product here is much less sophisticated than your restoration products. Yet, when you look under the hood of our listing, you can see here that we have nearly 6,000 organic keywords. As far as the sponsored keywords, the ones we pay Amazon, relatively light there. But how, for a wine glass, do we have over 6,000 organic keywords? Well, it's in the good use of our uh, titles, bullet points. You can see here this is what's called A plus content, which you have, which I'm going to show you some opportunities you have with your A plus content. But all of this is searchable, crawlable content, which Google and Amazon are reading, as well as the consumer. The best combination is to have some effective infographics like this that you see here, but then again balance it and break it up each and every image with effective, written like a human being would read it, some language there that has those valuable keywords here. We have some lifestyle imagery. We're not just selling a piece of glass, we're selling fun with the family there too. More infographics, more searchable content. So you get the idea. So through effective optimization of your listing, that's how you can beef up those organic keywords. But let's take a look at the keywords specifically that you are ranking for. So as you can see here, this is the organic rank. You are in position 2, 4, and 7, and then from there it quickly goes to 14, 24, 26. Now, on page 1 of Amazon listing, of course, there's the 10 search results. From then it goes to 11 and so on. So you are only on page 1 for a very limited amount of search terms. And let's take a look at those specifically. The first one here that you are in position 2 for is Granite Spray Sealer. The problem is that the search volume is not even registering with Cerebro, so it has a very low search score. Next, you're in position number 4, somewhat in the middle of the page, for Granite Restore. Now, that's a very important keyword that you would ideally want to be ranking, higher for. But again, search volume 45. This is your highest search term. Berries restore it all, 366. Um, Concerning is that it's on a downward trend, negative 21%. So that means each day fewer and fewer people are searching for berries restore it all, that specific phrase. And even that, you're in position 7. So, which means if the trend continues, you'll soon be on page 2 for that. But these are people that are already familiar with your product. So you're not doing yourself any favors by attracting any new business with that particular search phrase either. We want to capture new phrases, phrases in the way that people are looking for similar types of cleaning products. Cleaning supplies, as you can see here, has a search volume of over 200,000. Granite cleaner, just the term granite cleaner, 26,000, and the trend is upward 16%. You can see here that one of your competitors, Dr. Clean, uh, he's doing well at about 9,000 search results and 179% increase too. So he's quickly gaining traction. Why? Because I would assume that he has a campaign too, and that's what I want to talk to you about. How can you do this yet maximize your budget here? Well, let's start with your listing first of all. Couple of huge opportunities, and I mean huge. You have one image of your product too, and even that is not an exceptionally high resolution um, image here. I mean, come on, Barry, we could barely see you there. Looks like you're in the dark there. It's not that easy to read. Do you see there where it says quartz and formica? I'm kind of squinting there. It's kind of hard to read. You need other imagery here too. If you have 7 slots that Amazon gives you, why in the world wouldn't you take advantage of every single slot? Let's go back to the wine glass here. We're selling a glass. We're selling a piece of glass that you drink out of, yet we're showing the wine being poured. We show it what it can be pictured like in the home. You can not only just drink wine from it. Look at that frosty drink there. We use our infographics. We put people in the mood with a actual video showing it. Let's take a look at this one here. You can see the people using it there. Let's take a look at this um, little video. Video has some whimsical music. If you're a wine drinker, you can imagine yourself in this picture here with the wine and the cheese and stuff like that. You don't have a video at all, too, so you need to use 6 different image slots, and that 7th one needs to be a video. This is not your product, but I'm trying to place a visual picture here. Can you imagine somebody using your product with a happy smile on their face, showing some eye contact, seeing a before and after of the granite? Why wouldn't you use a video if you have the opportunity to do so? It's costing you on conversion. People are looking at this. It looks boring. It doesn't look that gives enough confidence. The bottle itself, if I'm incorrect, looks crooked too. There wasn't any care given to it. This is a total. I get the total impression that you just threw the bottle up there and threw some bullet points up there too, which brings us to our next opportunity here. You're not using nearly the amount of characters in your title. Now, you may say, well, Flo, this kind of says it all. What more do I want to say about my cleaner? You want to use every opportunity by the way that people are searching for it and search terms. So you want to include those in it. Barry, these bullet points are probably one of the worst examples I've seen. You have up to, can you imagine, 150 characters here, and you are not utilizing by any means, excuse me, 250 characters each bullet point, and you can have up to 7. So with the bullet points, you should get every angle of your product, what it can be used for, why it's safe for the environment, what it can also be used for, why it lasts so long, why it's better than the competitors. Why wouldn't you utilize all of your opportunities there? By doing so, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, a rough snapshot of your sales. You see this upward, downward, upward. What's great that since the beginning of the year, you are, if I'm not mistaken, you're steadily increasing your sales. What we don't want to see is another one of these. Uh, the hills are great. It's the valleys we want to avoid. We want to keep that trajectory going. You're at a perfect time to keep that upward trend going too. Barry, this next opportunity you're going to find exciting because this isn't going to cost you a dime, and it's going to help you start indexing better for those keywords. This, by the way, is a beautiful infographic. It shows what people are wanting to buy your product for. They don't want to just buy a bottle of chemicals. Their vision is to have this type of kitchen. They want their granite to pop like that too. So this is good. It's a good representation. The words pop against the granite background there too. You've got the made in the USA too. I'll show you your big opportunity here, which is you're going to be excited about. Behind every image on the internet is something that's called alt text, ALT. Let me turn on my alt text viewer. And you can see here, let's see what this alt text. It says Granite and Stone Rescue Spray Hero Image. All right, let's go on to the next. Granite and Stone Rescue Spray Main Image. All right. Granite and stone, you get the idea here? By repeating those words, you're not doing yourself any favors. You need to use every ounce, every bits and bytes of the 100 characters that you are allowed for every image. Why? Because that's searchable, crawlable content. I'll show you an example that your competitors are using. You see this chunk of words here? That's roughly what 100 characters looks like, and you can have that behind each and every image. What you don't want to do when you add that alt text is add commas. Commas breaks up the syntax for Google and Amazon, and um, you don't want to do that. You just want to put all the terms in there without commas. Remember, it's not human beings that are reading this. It's Google and Amazon that are reading it. And it's going to help you to start indexing. And this is the exciting part within 48 hours. Let's turn off that alt text viewer and get back to your listings here. So the second thing is just like I showed you with the wine example, between each image, you need more content. You need more of that crawlable, searchable text too. So let's take a look here at a little bit further about my Amazon guy. We are one of the largest Seller Central agencies. Some of the many services that we offer is advertising, design, refunds, trademarks, but really this is the core of our business here. These four elements, there's no agency that can touch us on. We're 10 out of 10 on this. The first half deals with pay-per-click and search engine optimization. This is how you drive traffic to your listing. Once they get to your listing, this is where we specialize in design and cataloging. That's going to convert more of those visitors into actual uh, buyers of your product. Currently, we represent over 163 products on Amazon. Our company is 130 employees strong, full-time employees like myself. And if you haven't visited our testimonials page, I would encourage you to go to myamazonguy.com. Check out these testimonials. These aren't just people who wrote nice reviews. These are folks who got on camera because they are so adamant about telling their story of how my Amazon guy has skyrocketed their sales. In a nutshell, this is our business model. The one thing I want to illustrate to you is that when you partner with my Amazon guy, we never stop working on your search engine optimization, your design, your pay-per-click, your cataloging. It's a process that never ends so that we can increase your traffic, your conversion, and your sales. I'd like to tell you a little bit about our founder. His name is Stephen Pope. He has one of the largest podcasts in this area. Every week, people tune in to find out how they can solve some issues they might be having with their products, how to optimize their listings, how to solve some product yanks that they may um, have. And he just has a lot of fun on his podcast, too. It's very informative. He has over, if you can believe this, 800 how to videos on how to sell better on Amazon. Below is a calendar link. Please click on it. You can see here that on Monday and Tuesday, he has some openings before lunch. If you can, let's click on a calendar link and jump on a 30-minute phone call with our founder, Stephen Pope. We'd like to be able to tell you exactly how we'll be able to help you sell more of your restoration products in 2022. Barry, I appreciate your time and I look forward to hearing back from you. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.